Hey guys, so I'm getting that you are getting more in tune with yourself, your energy, your awareness is growing, getting stronger, becoming more aware of your energy, your power. Somebody is connecting more with their spiritual gifts, and this can also be their psychic abilities, their intuition, downloads, tapping in more with yourself or needing to. Somebody's needing to spend more time by themselves focusing on their goals. I'm seeing a book here. So this book can be focusing more on your connection with God, focusing more on studying more, something that you're wanting to learn. You could be wanting to expand your knowledge with other or more information when it comes to spirituality and understanding things more. Just studying. This could be shadow work. This can be, reading your Bible. This can be studying for school. This can be studying for a job. It could be all of those things or any of those things. And I'm seeing that it's really important for you to focus your time, your energy into yourself, into focusing on your energy and what it is you're working on. Being very intentional with it, being very intentional with yourself, with everything that you have going on right now in your life that you're wanting to work on because you're needing to sacrifice um, putting your energy into too many other places, any other distractions, or any other places, or any other things, like just not being spread out everywhere in every direction, but like focusing all of your energy and time and your focus on what it is you have going on within you and in your life that you're working on and creating. Because I'm seeing that by doing this, you are going to it's gonna make your blessings and things that you're working on come in so fast. Okay, you're gonna be moving so fast because you're putting all of that energy that you have within you, all of your time and your focus into your faith, into your energy, into yourself, into loving yourself, into focusing on what you got going on. And by not letting all the distractions get in the way of this, it's going to bring these manifestations in super quickly. Like there's going to be answered prayers and wishes coming in for you fast. Things that you're working on are going to be moving fast, and it's a really good energy to do this in right now too. And we're going to be going into Saturn retrograde, so this is a great time to focus on what you're trying to create. I'm also seeing that your intuition is going to be popping. You're going to be so on point, and it's going to open doors for you too. Like, pay attention to what God is showing you and revealing to you, and connect more with God while you're connecting more with. It's going to open so many doorways for you. I'm seeing lights on the other side of this door, and you having your focus on your faith, having your focus on, your spirituality, having your focus on just being to yourself right now at this time. And I'm not saying that you cannot enjoy things. Absolutely, you can, but you have to be very strategic and make this a priority, make all of this a priority. Somebody's connection with the divine is going to grow stronger through this journey, through this process. You've been praying for it too, and God is going to answer your prayer. Somebody's praying for stronger connection to God, building up that bond with God, and it's going to get stronger. It's going to get stronger. I'm seeing a lot of growth spiritually, a lot of growth in your energy, a lot of growth in your life. And you're going to be blown away by the gifts and the things that are going to be coming in for you. There is an energy of people that are like dealing with mental issues or conflicts right now. There's people that are watching, they're being very deceptive, they're envious, they're just spying on you, watching you, or they're being and this could be also distractions coming into you or for you, so you're needing to be mindful of people that are coming in, or like, just things coming in situations. It doesn't even have to just be people, but just situations or things that are going on just to distract you and keep you from focusing on what it is you need to focus on. But I am picking up on an energy of somebody that's really in their head about you and watching you. And they're also somebody that's in their emotions and dealing with a heartbreak or a heartache, or feeling a loss, feeling lost, feeling like they lost you, feeling like they broke your heart. They could have felt like they broke your heart. Somebody could also their heart is broken too. I'm feeling like both of you have a broken heart from things that you guys went through. And this person is watching from the sidelines, but it's like, okay, the message got clearer for me. So this person is in their head and dealing with their emotions and in some type of depression, or they were in some type of depression, and they're in their head about a lot of things, things that they've caused, and they could have caused heartbreak, and it also led to them breaking their own heart. It caused issues for whatever they did to you, backfired on them, and it also hurt them. Like they self sabotage, right? But I'm getting that this person also has somebody that's been in their ear, or people that have been in their ear, that people that have been like just they've been leading the wrong direction when it comes to you, or not just when it comes to you, but just in decisions that they're making in their lives. Like they've been getting, whether they've been asking for people's advice, or people have just been giving them advice, or they've just been, somebody's been just, it could be both. No lie, these people are actually deceptive and envious of this person. And this, I don't know if this is your person or somebody that you're involved with or were involved with, or this could even be somebody that's watching this, that you were dealing with some type of depression, and now you're, having to get away from this. Um, Take it where it fits for you. But I'm seeing that these people are wearing a mask, or a lot of people are wearing a mask with each other. They're not being real with each other. They're not being honest with each other. They're just having like in a real fake energy. And it could be this person with them too. But like this person is like within themselves, they're a whole different person. Um, they have a lot going on in their mind, and they feel like they're not being true to themselves, and they're not letting out their true self and their true nature around these people. Like they feel like they're alone in a room full of people. They're going through a lot mentally, and they're needing to work on their healing. But seeing that there is a lot of deception with them too as well, dealing with these people, like they're all being fake with each other. And this could be somebody's lesson as well. Somebody's going through a lesson, and this person is probably going through a lesson too, because of the fact that they have been this way with other people for a long period of time, cause a lot of conflict. They did self-sabotage this connection as well. They caused you pain and hurt, and they are also dealing with karma from the way they treated you. But I'm seeing that this person is in some type of um, what they're going through is going to bring healing for them. They have to go through like a tower. They're going through a tower and dealing with karmic situations and people, and it's going to trigger them to go through their healing. And I feel like them dealing with you also triggered their healing as well, or needing to heal as well. Realizing the way they treated you, and if they haven't, they will, through their experiences with other people mistreating them, and also what they're putting out with these other people. I'm also seeing that somebody is going to have new opportunities available to them. Somebody's also going to be getting pregnant. I'm seeing somebody moving forward. Okay. Um, I feel like you're wanting to move forward, and to embrace new opportunities in your life when it comes to just everything in general. This can be love, creating a family, job, just new things, new ideas, creativity, investments, all types of things. Working on building something new. Like somebody wants to completely, they want to work on their lives. They want to work on something fresh and something new, and something that's going to be more stable, and build with somebody that's going to be on their level. And I'm seeing that they are going to be building something new or creating something new with somebody new. But I'm also seeing like there's a possibility to create with this past person too. So it's like you have the option and choices to try something new, and it can be very fruitful. You can see a lot of growth from it. There can be a lot of love and nurturing, and um, something that feels stable. Something that feels stable, something that is stable, something that's more loving, something that is more, structured, something that is more, it's not like temporary, you know what I mean? But I'm also seeing that, like, with a period of time, this person's going to try to circle back around. Like, they're going to be waiting, or they feel like with time things are going to change. But I do see that you have the opportunity to move forward, and you might take that opportunity to move forward because you have choices. You don't have to go back to the past if you've been mistreated and you feel like you don't want to make it work anymore. But I feel like this person wants time, wants more time, wants to work on something, wants feels like something can grow, and I do see that it can. But this person is real stuck in this moment with their ways of doing something, and they can possibly miss the opportunity to work things out with you. But I am seeing more balance in your life. I am seeing more love in your life, healing in your heart space, your heart chakra. This person could be a twin flame, this past person, and this other person can be a soulmate that's coming in. I'm seeing that you're protected as well. This person is like a mirror for you. You guys have been mirroring things within each other, and they are starting to realize the reason why you were in their life, or that you're in their life, or that when you guys come together, the energy shifts that are around you, or what they're learning from the encounters with you. Like when something, like when you come together and something happens, for example, you guys can meet up one day, and then things could be okay, and then something could happen, and then something in that moment is triggering, whether it be something you say or whether it be something that's going on that happened, is triggering something within them, in their mind, in their spirit, in their own journey. Something is like, it's becoming, it could be self-awareness to the things that they're doing. It could be self-awareness to the habits that they're repeating. It could be self-awareness to the sabotage, their behavior patterns, the dark sides of themselves. They see themselves as a good person. They see themselves as somebody that is good, and they put themselves on a pedestal. But I'm also seeing that they're coming to, like, face head on, like face to face with their shadow, by seeing how they treat you and how they handle things, and how they deal with other people, and the situations that they're dealing with other people. Like, it's a mirror for them. It's being a mirror held up to their faces, like, this is what you're doing, this is how you're acting, this is who you are, this is how you've been, and this is why to you the way they are, because of the choices that you're making, and the energy that you're in. And they're not able to hide from themselves anymore. They're starting to realize, okay, I'm not all light, and I'm not, you know they may have lied to themselves, they may have lied to other people, and to the point where they believe themselves and their lies that they told to themselves and other people. And they're starting to realize a lot by dealing with you, and now dealing with these situations that are making them face the choices that they made, the choices that they're making, what they're dealing with. Things are going to start becoming more clear. Somebody's dealing with karma. Somebody's dealing with karma. And they're afraid of what, things are going to be like. This person may have to deal with being by themselves, and allowing, like, having to spend time with themselves and give things time by working within themselves. Like, I'm feeling like they want you to wait, but they're still trying to figure out what it is they're doing within themselves, like what it is they need to work on within themselves. But I'm seeing like there's no more time for them to play. or to continue the. There's no more time for them to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. They are now being faced with reality. Like, either you're going to grow, you're going to heal, you're going to work on yourself, or you're going to fall and then you're going to hit your face really bad once you hit that floor, because of the choices you're making and what you're choosing to do to other people, especially what they chose to do to you. Because I feel like somebody was very kind to them, very loving to them. You may also be very spiritual. You may have tried to help them with their healing and have just been a good person to them all around. Not saying a perfect person, because nobody is perfect. There were things that they kind of looked at you and felt like, you were a certain way with them. Like, they're like, oh, you are somebody that is an angel, okay? Somebody that is in loving divine energy. And this person looked at you like, no, you're not. You're not an angel. You're fake. Or you're not really this person. You're not really like this. You can't really be this loving. You can't really be this kind. That's too good to be true. There has to be something wrong. I don't believe this is who you really are. Like, because they didn't know themselves, they looked at you like you didn't know yourself, because they weren't accepting their own, who they are, or being authentic in who they are. Their perception of you was based off of the way they treat themselves and they treat other people. So they looked at you sideways, like you are not who you say you are, and you can't possibly be this person that is so sweet or just an angel. Like, not saying again that you're not perfect, of course, but you had a great heart. You did a lot of nice things. You were very kind to them. You were very loving to them. Yes, there was mistakes, but there was always more to the story on both ends. But you show this person that I might not be a perfect person, but I can still be a kind and loving person. I can still be a good person, even though I'm not a perfect person. Just because I'm not a perfect person doesn't mean I don't have faith. Just because I'm not a perfect person doesn't mean that I'm not an angel, that I can't help other people, that I can't do nice things, that I'm not who I say I am, whatever it is. Just because I have imperfections doesn't mean that I'm not a good person. I don't intentionally go out to hurt people. I don't intentionally try to ruin people's lives or try to take from them or try to hurt them or try to do any of those things. And this person's intentions were the opposite. And that's why they look at you sideways and they felt some type of way. But you also are, and you're setting an example for this person that you can have balance between darkness. You can have darkness and still choose to turn that energy around and do something positive, or learn from your mistakes. If you make a mistake today, I can do better tomorrow. I don't have to be stuck in the mistakes that I made yesterday. You get what I'm saying? And it's like you're learning and you're self aware and you've grown in front of this person. They literally watched you grow too. This person has watched you grow and they were like, envious, jealousy. Why is this person changing, or why is this person, doing this or that or the other? Like, they felt like they didn't feel like it was authentic, but they also watched you grow, and it's like kind of like, this is for real. I feel like this person's starting to realize that now. They're becoming more aware of that now, and they're also probably I'm feeling like they are becoming more aware of their jealousy and envy, and it's kind of making them feel insecure and like, why, like, just starting to really understand and like realize that I am carrying these emotions, and why am I carrying these emotions, like being honest with themselves about it. And if they're not yet in this energy, they are going to be in this energy. They're realizing they lost something that was valuable to them. This person didn't feel like anybody loved them, and they are now hurt because they hurt you, or they're hurt because they hurt you, but I'm getting more because of the fact that they're getting hurt as well because their ego's being hurt. So like, by you standing on your ground and you choosing yourself and you walking away from somebody that was mistreating you and not acknowledging the love that you brought and the type of person that you are, by walking away from this person, you hurt their ego and you hurt their heart. But it was mostly their ego because they didn't feel like you would walk away from them, or like they felt like you needed them, or they felt like, that they were like, this person feel like, they like they're above you and other people, like they feel like they're better than everybody, but they also are insecure in themselves. So it's like, but they're not honest about that. That's something that's within them, that's deep within them. They're also needing to heal their heart chakra and heal their traumas. This person might try to come with an apology, or is being very prideful and not feeling like somebody's been holding out because they want you to feel like you're the one. They don't want to reach you because they want to. If they feel like if they reach out to you, that's like them giving in to saying, "Oh, I'm the one that's at fault," but they know that they are not right about the things that they've been doing. So it's more so like, or they're gonna hit me up, or I'll wait for them to hit me up. So basically, it's like a control thing. It's like a control thing, and it's more like feeding their ego, feeding their pride. They're very prideful, and they're still needing to go through their ego death. They're going through an ego death. They will be, or they are already starting to go through this ego death, but they're still healed through it and understanding completely, and taking full accountability. And once this person does get to that phase and stage, they will come around, or they'll either come around, or they won't, because they'll feel like you don't want nothing to do with them because you haven't reached out to them. This person is afraid of being rejected and has a lot of pride and a huge ego. This person can be an earth sign or have fire sign placements, or is very, very strong in their chart, moon sign. It could be their Venus, their Mars. Mm, okay. They've been in their head a lot. They've been watching you. They've been in your head, their heads. Their head is their biggest issue. And I feel like somebody's told them that a lot. You've told them a lot that their head is their biggest issue, because they're always in it and they create negativity with their thoughts. They also create scenarios in their head, and they're also creating things into reality, and they're also creating karma because they're doing things out of spite or out of pain, doing things a certain way, and it's creating a boomerang effect. They're receiving the karma that they're putting out, and it's not just through you, but it's also through the people around them with their actions, their words, their behaviors. All they're doing, choosing to do, think about. You working on yourself and loving on yourself and working on what it is you're doing is also causing a tower for this person, because you're not focused on them or chasing them, or even worried about making things work in the connection. Like right now, your main concern is yourself. And they may also be thinking a lot about themselves too. Like they know that they have to get their shit together. They got a lot of stuff going on in their lives that they have to focus on. They're needing to heal, but they're avoiding that part. Like, but I do feel like their healing is being activated. They have to go through some stuff. It's not going to be an overnight process. And the fact that you guys are separated is going to allow you to focus on what it is you need to focus on. And I feel like you are really manifesting and praying and wishing for things and just really focusing your energy on this. And you're going to be building a lot of success through this, okay? Building a lot for yourself through this. And I feel like this is also bringing worry, fear, or stress into this person's life. You're going to move on without them. You're going to move forward without them. And I do see like a pregnancy and new things coming in for you and a new beginning for you. So you can move on if that's what you want to do. And I feel like that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that they're going to lose you to somebody, that you're going to go off and, have a new life. You may have a child with somebody else. You may have build a future, build a foundation, build stability, you know, give to someone give to you, have a partnership. And I do see that the more they keep thinking about this too, the more they are creating this. But also, they're not going towards you or forward to say anything or do anything or like work on the problem or like take accountability for things. And I feel like you are ready to move forward because you feel like you deserve better. And this person also feels like you deserve better or that you can get better, but they also been in their head about whether or not they are better for you, but feeling like they can't offer you what you want or need right now as well. So they are in a spot where it's like they're trying to figure out. But at the same time, they're also debating on whether or not they should just not do anything and let you move forward and live your life. And you're in this energy too, where it's like, I'm not getting what I want or I need from this person. This person has been playing with me, lying to me, hurting me, not showing up for me, not doing what I need from them, or not even just showing me any effort or reciprocation. I'm ready to move forward, whether I do this by myself or not. Like, I do see you being strong in your independence and wanting to do this alone, but you are open to the possibilities of a new love and a new partnership, building with somebody, having a family, all these things. I do feel like you really wanted a family with this person too, and this is real strong. Like, it's not something you wanted to do with somebody else. You really wanted to do it with this person, but they're not showing you that they are worthy of this because of the way they have treated you. You know you deserve better than that. Now you are standing up for yourself. You set boundaries. You are focusing on yourself, and that's why this person's been so in their head. They're like, "Wow, this person, this she or he is actually working on themselves, working on building something." And not stressing about what I'm doing or up my ass or trying to see what I got going on or asking me what I got going on, or you know they're not here doing it with me. But I do feel like you wanted to at one point, and you feel like this person just did not show up for you the way you needed them to. So you're just on this new journey with yourself of self-discovery, focusing on your energy, focusing on your power, focusing on your goals, and being open to what you deserve. And that whether it be with that person or not, you've accepted that there's a huge possibility that this person's not going to be in your life, and that's okay because you don't want the drama that's going to come with them. You don't want mental mind games. You don't want nobody playing with you. You don't want nobody lying to you. You don't want nobody taking from you. You don't want nobody wasting your time. You're ready to move forward, and if they cannot step it up, they got to step out the way. And that's what I'm getting with this energy. They're facing their shadow and they're waiting, and you already know what's going on. You're a very intuitive person, or you've been having a feeling about it, um, or somebody needs to tap into their intuition more. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can message me, okay? But I am saying that trust your intuition. Let your intuition guide you as well, and work on ways to increase your intuition. Got tongue tied a little bit on that one. Focus on yourself. This person is needing to heal. They need to do shadow work. They need to heal the heart. And I feel like it seems like it's like, what are they waiting for? Like, it's time for you to focus on what you need to do within yourself. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to be real. It's time for you to be honest. It's time for you to step it up. You don't have time. Like, if you keep on waiting, and doing nothing, I just see them going in a loop, being stuck in that loop. Like they're running out of time, or they feel like they're running out of time. They don't know what to do with themselves. This person is confused about what to do with themselves, but I do see that the healing is what's important. They also need to follow their heart. Like they have not been honest with themselves. They've been in their head ignoring their heart, been in their head ignoring their heart. What is it that they really want? They're not being authentic in what they really want. They're not being honest about what they really want. They're not being honest about what they've been doing, how they've been feeling, why they've been doing things the way they've been doing it. I feel like you're very aware of what's going on, and you probably even told this person about themselves and the situation. You kept it real, and it caused a tower for them. It's going to cause towers for them too, because they have not been honest. They've been very deceptive. They've been hiding a lot. They've been hiding a lot of secrets. They've been playing a lot of games. They hurt you, and they lost you. They hurt you and they lost you already. You've already walked away from this person, but you walked away from this person because they broke your heart, not because you didn't love them, because you felt like you had to step aside because you knew that they needed to do healing work within them and you couldn't do it for them. And you knew that you couldn't make choices for them. You let them decide. And by let, I mean like you stepped aside and gave them the space that they needed to decide whether or not they were going to work things out with you or choose whatever thing or people or situation, whether this be other people and just lifestyle choices, whatever it is, friends. You let them just do them, and you stepped aside and you just let things go. You let control of the outcome. You let go of control of the outcome, and you just allowed yourself to step aside so that they can do what they need to do within themselves, whether that be to make the choices to do things with you or not. But at the same time, step aside so that they can decide for themselves what it is that they wanted. No more, oh, I'm gonna, try to tell you, show of any outcome. Try to say what it is that you wanted. Try to, hold on to something or force anything. You stepped aside. And this person chose to do what they wanted to do. And now this person is in their head about it. They're in their head about it because they know they broke your heart. They know that they lost you. They know that you're an angel. They know that you're a starseed. They know that you're somebody that is a healer, that brings healing, that brings love energy, that is kind, that is caring, that is very helpful, that is very just a good person. Not a perfect person, but you're a good person. Okay, you were a good person to this person. You were always there. You gave to them in many ways. You shared your cup with them. You protected them. You know, they've even stabbed you in the back. This person could have even stole from you. They could have cheated, lied, had a third party, all types of stuff. And they see that you're on your energy, that you're focused on you, and they know that when you are focused on what you need to do, and when you put your mind to something and your energy to something, and they know that you have faith, they know that you gain blessings, that you are blessed, that things work out for you. And they're in their head about that, and they're also really in their head about you receiving new opportunities, you receiving new love, and you possibly even having a child with somebody else, a connection with somebody else, or falling in love with somebody else. It's on their minds a lot, very heavy. Let me grab one more card. Okay. You, again, you are walking into your new beginning. You are going through your transformation. This is a transformation process for you because you went through a lot of healing through this situation, a lot of growth. You had to find yourself, remember who you are, and you are stepping out into the world with complete faith in God and in yourself that everything is going to go well for you, that things are just going to go well for you. You have a positive attitude that you everything's going to go well for you. I'm saying that you're a spiritual person, that you've been through a lot, you went through a lot of battles, you may be like, you don't have to be older, but you went through so many things that most people haven't went through at an older age. Okay, you have put yourself out there in the world, and things might have not worked out the way that you wanted them to, dealing with this situation with this person, and just a lot of things. You have learned a lot, you have grown, you have a lot of wisdom. You have the wisdom of an older person, a very wise person that has experienced a lot of things. And you don't have to be an older person. You could be younger, but you went through so many things that gave you knowledge and wisdom. The experiences gave you a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and you have a lot of faith. And God is directing your steps. God is leading you. You are stepping out in faith with God. And you know that no matter what it is that you face, no matter what it is that, you know, whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. And you have accepted that. You've accepted that. Now you're ready to step out into the world and do what you got to do and grab it by the horns. Grab it by the horns and make it your. No, for real. That's awesome. You're going through a transformation. So you're transforming your life. You're transforming everything in your life. You've grown so much. You've had to endure so much. And this person is in their head. They're watching you and they're just like, what did I do? Why? Why did I do that the way I did that? And if they're not in this energy yet, they are going to be regretting the shit out of it. And there we go again. This is I just shuffled the deck and it's the same cards. In their head, jealous. They have been deceptive. They were wearing a mask. They're trying to take this mask off now. And they're like, man, I'm ready to take off my mask. I'm tired of living like this. I hurt the person that I love and I hurt myself. My ego is bruised right now because they're not chasing me. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for them to hit me up. They're not hitting me up. They're not looking for me. They're not calling me. They're not chasing me. They're not trying to make me be in their life. Or they are not they're not acting the same way that they used to. You used to do certain things a certain way, act a certain way. But you did a lot because you tolerated a lot of things. And it wasn't because you didn't see things. It wasn't because you didn't see red flags or that you even wanted to be mistreated. You gave this person a lot of chances to love you right. You stood around and stuck around to show them that you love them through a lot of situations, and they did not appreciate that. They did not acknowledge it. They have taken it for granted, like anybody else can do this for them. And there's not too many people out there that are going to do that for them, if anybody else. Not saying that they can't meet somebody else that's going to try to, cater to them and love them and all that, but you have shown this person real genuine love and a lot of effort, and they took it for granted, like anybody would just anybody would just do that for them. I'm saying number 77, 22, 122. Yeah, but I'm saying that you won. This situation could have killed you. This just situation could have put you through. You have fought through not going through depression. You have fought a lot of pain. You went through, like, somebody went through dark night of the soul. Okay, you were fighting battles that people don't even know about. You were fighting for your life and dealing with this. Your emotions were really affected by this. You were facing a lot of trauma, and it brought you to very dark places. And I feel like it could be bringing this person to dark places now, because now they have to go through their transformation and their healing, and their self-awareness, and realizing not only what they did, but also dealing with their karma because of it. Because when you hurt somebody like that, it doesn't go unseen, especially if it's an earth angel, somebody that is, very spiritual, somebody that tried to come into your life and help you and love you and heal you, but not heal you, but help you heal, teach you, help you learn how to heal. You came into this person's life to help them. Again, angel, balance. You came in there to their life to help them. You're an angel. 111. Them, your light triggered them, and they probably didn't understand why. They're very stuck in their head and their old way of doing things and thinking. They created a lot of issues for you guys along the way. I see that you were very protected. The angels were protecting the situation. You were protected by God. You were running into a lot of issues and dealing with this person, and this person, they have a lot of karma around them for the choices that they made and the things that they've done to people and in their lives. And I'm seeing that everywhere that you went with this person, you brought love, you brought light, you brought protection. Okay, when things were meant to go wrong, you guys were always protected, and that was because you were with you in your energy. And now that you're not around, it's not the same. They feel it's not the same, but there was something about your energy that brought a lot of protection. And I'm seeing that they're seeing a lot of signs now. They are getting a lot of signs from God and spirit about you. So God is connecting with this person. God is trying to show this person, talk to this person, you know, patiently help this person. God got patience of, oh, I can't even describe it. God has a lot of patience. And in this situation, I do feel like God is using the situation to help this person. This person was never happy with anything. And now they're really feeling unhappy. They're not happy because they feel like they're not getting things that they want, that, they wanted things to go a better way. They thought they were going to get a lot more. They thought that, they were going to find a new love. They thought that they were going to have a nice place or get money or have nice things or, run into new opportunities. They thought that, they were going to be able to manifest things into their life. They thought that by hurting you and taking off somewhere else, that they were going to get what they wanted from somebody else. And what they got was, they got tempted. They got tempted by the devil. But I am seeing that they're in the a lot. They're in a dark place thinking about the situation and realizing that you were a blessing, that you brought love, that you brought energy, that when they were with you, you guys were always getting through hard moments together. Things came together. even if things weren't perfect. And their way of thinking caused a lot of issues. Their way of holding on to negativity caused a lot of issues. And the fact that they weren't being honest and they were doing things behind you that they shouldn't have been doing caused a lot of issues for them and in the connection, because you guys, because of what they were choosing. They know that you're somebody that has good energy, and they know that with you that you guys can do things together. They feel like they can be blessed now. Like they it's not that they didn't know, but it was more so that they walked away from it. They walked away from their blessings because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. And now they are in their head about what they've done and what they haven't been honest about. This person might have feel like it's too late, or they might be trying to plan something. They're trying to plan. They're trying to plan how to fix it, or they will be trying to plan how to fix it, or try to. But I'm seeing they gotta go to God about this too. Like, they're gonna have to get on their knees and pray and ask for forgiveness. They're gonna have to apologize, and they're gonna have to really make things right for that to happen. Because I don't see you coming back, because you're working on your balance. You're working on your life. You are winning without them. You are you feel like you are going through a spiritual warfare. You've been going through a spiritual warfare in this connection. You've warned them about this. Somebody's very intuitive, or you may have just spoke on how you may have just warned them about this. But I do feel like somebody is intuitive as well. You warned them about this, and they still made the choices. They still moved the way they moved. They still made the choices and decisions they wanted to make, regardless of what you said. And they were tempted. They bit. They bit. They took the bait, and they still might not even realize that that's what's going on, that they were been tempted with everything that they thought was going to make them happy. They've been tempted with money. They've been tempted with other people, other women, other men, depending on whatever it fits. Feeling like, they were going to have more options or better options. Drugs, excuse my language. They could have been just under the influence, getting involved with, they were involved with addictions, things that were tempting to them. And this all, chilling with friends and getting lit and spending money and being around other people and doing things besides building and besides working on themselves, besides healing, besides working with you. Could have even gotten involved with a third party and try to work, or it could have been like a rebound situation for somebody. Yeah, they try this new love connection, and they have no patience. Like, they are not, it's not making them happy, and they feel heartbroken. They feel lost. They feel like they lost somebody that they love. They feel like you guys are disconnecting. This person needs to spend time in nature and ground themselves. You may have also told them that as well, to cleanse their energy. For you, I'm saying that you're focused on your light and on your spiritual strength, building a firm foundation, getting strong within yourself. You're focused on your power. You're focused on winning. You're focused on building up partnerships. You're focused on letting in new love. Your energy is showing up a lot here. So you're just really focused on your energy, and you're connecting with nature. You're trying to build up your spiritual strength and your wisdom, and it is opening up your third eye more, your intuition more, your ability. It is a lot of positivity coming for you, and this can happen for them too if they do the work, if they choose to do the work and do the right thing. But if not, I mean, that's the choice is theirs. And I do feel strongly that you wanted to help this person. You felt like you were leaving them behind. You felt like, you didn't want them to go down the wrong road. And you guys have two different paths, they got to choose for themselves. This person feels like they are dealing with a lot of stuff and they feel defeated and they feel like God is not answering them. But the thing is, God is still taking care of them in other ways, which they do acknowledge, but they have to be hold themselves responsible and accountable for their decisions, and they need to speak up. It's time for them to move on from darkness too. And I'm seeing that they're gonna have to spend time praying. Okay, this is my last message. They need to spend time praying. They gotta they're so emotionally withdrawn, or they're not trying to show vulnerability or their emotions to people. And this can be to you and to the people around them. um, but they are very emotional and they're needing to let it all out. They need to pray, they need to go by water, they need to go and ground themselves in nature, and they need to pray, and they also need to be honest. I am saying this is going to help them. I'm saying this is going to shift their energy. They have to take accountability and they have to be honest and they have to apologize. They have to make things right, but not just apologize just to apologize, because God knows everything. Spirit, the divine, knows everything. You cannot fake it. And the more you try to fake it and manipulate things and try to take advantage of people and situations and trying to manipulate, especially if you're trying to manipulate somebody that's connected to God, that is a child of God, that is spiritual, and you're trying to manipulate anything for your benefit or to harm a person or to take advantage of them, you can't manipulate God. It's not going to end well for you. So while you think that you're doing something, you're not doing anything but sabotaging shit for yourself, and it's going to backfire. And that's what they need to realize, and they need to make right, because God is watching them. He's got a flashlight on them, like, yo, what are you doing? I see you. You ain't getting away with this, and I'm not gonna let you back in. Like, I'm gonna reveal everything that you're on to my collective. You're not gonna harm my daughter or my son. I'm not letting that happen. You better do right or move on, and you're gonna have to deal with me. And that's who you're dealing with. You're dealing with dad. You're dealing with dad. Dealing with the big guy. It's messing with their money, and that is bothering them more than anything. Their finances are getting messed with, and that's why, because they're not doing the right thing. They're choosing to do the wrong things. They're choosing to be involved in the wrong things, and they're choosing to play games, and that is a messing with that's why their finances are messed up. That's why they can't make money, and that's why they can't move forward when it comes to their finances, because they did a lot of shady shit when it came to money, and the way they moved, now they're dealing with that. I'm seeing that things can improve. Like, I do see that there can be harmony in the connection. I'm seeing that y'all can, move forward and do things together. Like, it's a possibility if that's where their true intentions are, and if they wanted to do that, they can do it by doing the right thing. But as long as they continue and they're on this and they're in this energy and they're trying to move shady, or they're trying to do anything they shouldn't be doing, they're gonna get tore up. They're gonna end up going through it really hard with their finances. And I'm saying that whether or not this be with them or with someone new, that you are going to get married. Like, you are going to fall in love. You are going to move forward. You are going to be successful. And your relationship with God is only going to get stronger. Your power, your light is going to get brighter. Nobody's going to stop that. Nobody's going to stop that. They're hurting themselves. And I'm not saying that this person doesn't love you, because it's like they still need to learn how to love. And this person really wants a foundation, but the way they moved about things, they were very selfish. The way they moved was very selfish. Like, they were willing to do that with somebody else and create a family with somebody else, or just accept something else to get what they want, because they didn't feel like you were it, and now they're in their head. But I do see that this person does want a foundation. They do want to, achieve things in their life. They do want stability. They want a lot of things. I do see that they do want a family, but they're also afraid of committing because they don't feel like anybody really loves them. So that could be why they were willing to go and try to settle for something else, because they didn't feel like your love for them was real. But they're regretting that now, or they will be, seeing how they treated you. They may even be stuck in a situation right now, or they're going to be in a situation where they're finding themselves going through it because of the choices that they made and the way they chose to move. And they may have to watch you move on with somebody else and build that foundation and have that family and have that home and create that success and get your answered prayers and wishes with somebody else. That's all I have for you guys. If you guys are interested in a personal love reading or any other readings, let me know. I'm seeing that they have to be honest about how they went into temptation. They let themselves get tempted. They need to be honest about what they did. They need to be honest with you, and they need to apologize, and it has to be genuine. They can't even try to. Has taught or is going to teach you both, if not just you, both of you, a lot about love, a lot about, you know just what's going on, what's happened, learning from the situation. This person may also end up learning their lesson by losing you and seeing you move on with somebody else. I'm seeing this person looking back and regretting this for the rest of their life. And I'm seeing them as an older man or woman regretting this. Like, yeah, they're going to gain a lot of success or a lot of wisdom from the situation, and they will be able to move forward in their life, but they are going to look back on this and still be watching you and still go back in their mind and then still look back like with regret because they did not choose differently or make it right. But I am seeing that somebody has hope for love, and this could be them, you, or both of you. Like, you guys still holding on to a little bit of hope. Somebody's still holding on to hope in love and to get married and to have, yeah, there's somebody still holding on to hope for in love and in a marriage, doing things together. It's possible, but they have to do the work. They have to do the work within themselves and make things right. And that's all I have, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed day. And message me if you guys are interested. Please like, share, and subscribe, or follow, or heart this. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.